Hello everyone, long time no see again. I'm so sorry that there has just been way too much going on in my family. Excuse me. There was a death in the family and lots of other things going on, not in my personal life per se, but just in everyone else's, and I've been scrambling trying to help everyone and be there for them. You know, that's what family's for. You gotta be there for everybody, right? So I do apologize for the second lapse again this summer, but for now I'm going to show you my favorites for last month, and the next video will be my eyebrow tutorial, so yay! Now first and foremost, I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing on my lips. This is one of my holy grail lip products, and this is Chanel's Glossimer in Constellation. It is a permanent product. This very peach base is pretty sheer. It's just that the sparkle in it, blue, purple, fuchsia, pink, yellow, gold, green, all sorts of different flecks, and in the light it sparkles and catches the light like no other lip gloss I've ever tried, and everyone seems to ask me about it when I wear it. Today I have paired it with my other favorite gloss of the season. This is Benefit's Coralista Ultra Plush Gloss, and I adore wearing this alone. It looks a lot darker on the lips than when I wear it alone. It has a really slight jelly feel, but it's not truly a coral. It's a very sheer coral, just enough to brighten up the lip, and it's very comfortable. Neither of these make my lips peel, and you guys know that's a huge deal because my lips are ultra sensitive. Now, beyond the Benefit Coralista, my next favorite is actually Sugar Bomb. And Sugar Bomb is kind of a lot like the Glossimer in Constellation that I just described, except that the shimmer particles are a lot smaller, and instead of a peach base, there is a warm mauvey pink base. But both of them are really nice for glitter lovers, and you can feel the glitter particles individually. Obviously, this one is slightly more gritty, but compared to any other really glittery gloss that I've tried, this is the best, whereas Sugar Bomb is already a smaller particle glitter, so you won't feel it at all, and I really love this. It has that same plush feel as the Coralista, even though the Coralista has no glitter, whereas the Sugar Bomb does. So these are my two favorites out of the new Benefit gloss lineup, and I highly recommend you try them. Now, speaking of Sugar Bomb, I'm actually wearing it as a highlighter today. It's getting that nice flash from my lighting. That is one of my favorites out of the Benefit box powders, but my number one, the one that I have been wearing most often this summer, has been Benefit's Bella Bamba. And I am not a really big fan of shimmery blushes, but this one smells so good, and I think I might have talked about this before in another favorites, but I did want to reiterate it because this is the one blush that I've been traveling with. It is supposed to be a watermelon colored powder, and the blush is very pink and very sparkly. Now, if you don't like sparkly powders, beware, because this does have shimmer particles that will travel just a little bit. And my favorite boxed powder actually used to be Coralista, but now that I'm so tan, I'm about NC30, NC35 in MAC, for those of you curious, or in Chanel, I'm actually close to 40. Usually I wear a 30, and in Chanel, a jump from 30 to 40 is a lot more significant. So anyway, Coralista used to be my favorite, but now I'm just a little too tan for it, so Bella Bamba has been my go-to. Now for more face stuff, I purchased the Illamasqua Powder Foundation. I purchased it through the Illamasqua website because this product is actually no longer available through Sephora, where Illamasqua is sold in the US, and I purchased the color PF215. Unfortunately, it has a neutral base. None of the ones in my shade range were yellow based, so I either had to go darker or lighter. I wanted to pick the color closest to me, so I ended up with this one, and it actually matches my forehead, but it's way too dark for anywhere near this side of my face. My forehead is the darkest. Usually that's how it works for most people because the sun hits here most. But anyway, as much as I like that, I don't think I would order the color lighter just to use it on all over my face, simply because the shipping is so expensive, and I did have to wait, I think, 2 weeks just to get this order. So no more Illamasqua orders for me, unless there is a really big shipping promotion. But I have been loving my Translucence Mattifying Silky Pressed Powder again. This is in 350 Bisque, and I'm finally dark enough to wear it. Again, it's pretty close to the PF. It's still pretty dark, It looks like it matches me on camera, but it's a little too dark to wear around the center of my face. So I'm probably going to pick up 300. I forget what it's called, but it goes from 300 to 350. So I really love this powder. It's not cakey at all. It's very, very sheer coverage, but it mattifies the skin. So if you have oily skin, this is the best powder that you can pick up as a pressed powder to oil blot and then retouch with during the day. I highly recommend this. Now for bronzer, in the summer, usually I don't set my foundation with powder. I just feel like it looks too heavy. So instead, I just top with bronzer, and my favorite matte bronzer to wear all over the face is Dior's Bronze Matte Sunshine SPF 20 in 002 Honey Matte. Now, unfortunately, I do believe they have discontinued or are reformulating this product. So if you can run to your local Dior counter, I highly recommend you run and get it now, because this bronzer has an SPF of 25, which is great because not even a lot of foundations have SPF of 25. So it's a great powder. It's very mattifying. If you have oily skin, this is a godsend. I highly, highly recommend it. And there's no other bronzer that I would rather wear on a daily basis than this one. Now, this Makeup Forever bronzer, this is the Matte Bronze in 4. This is probably the darkest shade they make, and I actually use this to contour my cheeks. In the summer when I am so dark, all of my contouring shades like Dolce & Gabbana Tan are still too light. I have to really pack on the product, and I feel it's just a little bit of a waste for something so expensive, you know, just to pack it on and then I get that really heavy powdery look. So I've been using this ultra dark powder with my Sigma F25 brush. This is their tapered face brush, and I just pop it right through the cheekbone and make sure that I get that sculpted look to reduce the chubbiness of my cheeks. So I have been loving that as well, but really be careful and use a light hand with this product because it's very pigmented. And now for my last face product of the day. This unfortunately is also being discontinued. This is the YSL Tint Resist, and Nordstrom has already pulled this foundation off the counters. So the only place that you can get it is through Sephora. Run to your local Sephora counters and get this now, because this is my favorite foundation for the summer. It doesn't have as much coverage as my Holy Grail foundation, which is the Lancome 24-Hour Wear Tinted Dull, the new reformulated one that I've been talking about recently. But the redeeming quality of this one is that it keeps my face more matte without looking heavy, and it is the perfect complement to the Translucence Lancome pressed powder that I just talked about. Together they make a really sheer but well covered complexion, and I just feel like it looks like natural skin still. So I highly recommend this. I'm using shade number 6 right now. It's just a touch light, but it's not dark enough for me to go up to number 7, which is also a pink toned foundation. So if you're around my skin tone, 6 is the way to go. And I really do love this, so head out to your local Sephora and get it before it's completely gone. For the eyes, I have this Clinique High Impact Curling Mascara. I'm wearing it today in conjunction with my Hypnous Drama Waterproof Mascara by Lancome, which is my all-time favorite. And nothing's ever going to top that mascara, I swear. It is the only mascara that my lashes truly love. I tried this one because, first of all, I've been looking for a more affordable mascara that works just as well as the Hypnous Drama. I've given up. All hands down to Lancome. Thank you for creating the #1 mascara, the only one that my lashes will work well with. The Clinique High Impact, it's really nice because it just slips right off in the shower with a little bit of lukewarm water, but the problem is it doesn't hold my lash curl, and it's a little ironic because it's called the High Impact Curling Mascara. Unfortunately, even though it doesn't curl, it makes my lashes super long. I just find that the formula is a little too wet. Maybe there's a little too much wax in it, so it makes my lashes droop even though I give it a perfect curl with my Shu Uemura lash curler. So even though this isn't a hit with me, it's still good. It's not a terrible mascara, and I would repurchase it just to give my lashes some more length. I just wish it was truly a curling mascara. Now, last but not least, I have this Sally Hansen Color Quick Fast Dry Nail Color Pen in Sand Shimmer. One day I had a really terrible manicure, so I took it off immediately and purchased this. Or my manicure was chipping, something or other. I actually had a gel manicure done recently, but I cut off all the colored tips. I had a French colored pink manicure. You could have seen it in my other videos, but I cut those off because my appointment is tomorrow to get my nails redone, so that's why my nails are bare today except for the gel top. But anyway, that one day I just had to have my nails done and I needed something fast. So I ran to the drugstore and picked this up randomly. I was just looking through the shelves, and this sand shimmer color is gorgeous. Actually, let me find a piece of paper so that I can swatch it for you. You just pull the top off and you can smell that it is nail polish right away. But that's the only downside, because even though the pen is goopy, it's still really easy to dispense color. You just click down twice, you just pull the top off, and you can smell that it is nail polish right away. But that's the only downside, because even though the pen is goopy, it's still really easy to dispense color. You just click down twice, and as you can see, the color is oozing from the top. As you can imagine, the color looks much better on my nails than on paper, but it is a truly gorgeous peachy golden shimmer, and it reminds me a lot of Chanel Island from their summer collection. It's just a little deeper, more sandy. So I highly recommend this, and I do think it was worth the $10 that I paid. So that is the end of my June favorites, and I hope you guys found it somewhat helpful, saw some products that you guys would like, and also my favorite waterproof pencil by Armani, I talk about it all the time, is back again. It's a limited edition. I don't know why they just don't make it permanent already, but go ahead, log on to Nordstrom.com, look under Armani. It's called the Summer 2012 Aqua Pencil, and it comes in black and brown. So pick that up. It's really expensive, but it's the only black eyeliner that lasts on my waterline. Anyway, that's a wrap, everyone. So make sure you go pick up those discontinued products before they're gone, and definitely check out that Armani pencil, because it's seriously the only pencil that doesn't give me raccoon eyes. Thanks so much for tuning in as usual, and please look forward to my eyebrow tutorial and hold all questions until that video is watched. Thank you. Bye.